going? And welcome to another episode of The Rundown. Wait, there it is. The Rundown with me, Dan the Mexican. Here's me on all the socials and shit like that. And just gonna knock this off now as it's going quieter. How's it going? Welcome to an episode of The Rundown. This is gonna be doing my picks for UFC 226 Superfight. Light heavyweight versus heavyweight. DC Daniel Cormier versus Stipe the fireman stoic as fuck Miocic. Dude, what fucked me up in my brain was noticing that Ngannou and Derek Lewis are both getting paid more than Stipe and DC, which is weird. But that's the game, folks. I think Pettis is getting more than anyone. But first off, before we go into the fights this weekend, tonight, I'm going to quickly open up me Pick Ems and go through who won what and how and why. Or which ones I lost and how I did with my points. Am I logged in? Oh shit, I need yesterday's ones. That's it. So I did terrible. But in fairness, I kind of guessed a lot of the stuff. But the ones, some of them I was pretty much on point for. The ones I was right, I was on point for, but the other ones I was way off. So, Mearshart versus Pantoja. That was, Mearshart defeated Pantoja by submission at 4 minutes 55 of the second round. I don't think I picked a fighter at that time. I thought I picked... I didn't... Oh yeah, I did the fight pick. I came late to the thing because I was out enjoying the sun. And then I came back and had to eat and shit like that and then get everything ready and stuff. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is, I didn't make a pick for Steven Peterson versus Matt Bessette on my pick'ems, but I know in my previous video I picked Matt Bessette. Steven Peterson won. It was a good fight. It was a decision. And he won. He won a good fight. It was fair. I had Diamond, but he lost. He got defeated by a unanimous decision, by Bryce Mitchell. Dude, what a character is John Gunther. What a fucking shit. There you go. Whoops. What a fucking character John Gunther is. Showed a good performance. Showed that he was... it's not just boring wrestling. He's got other little bits in between to add to it as well. His striking isn't great, but it's not... I've seen people in the UFC with just as lame striking, and it's not terrible. You find that kind of level of low striking in more the women's division, but he still did. He did a really good job, man. He got the win. It was a definite win. And his personality, post-fight speech and everything. Tried to do the alpaca sound, but his voice is too hoarse. He's got that overtly madly man. Stick 'em up. I say, put them dukes up. One of those kind of things. Kind of style to him. And he's got the twirled mustache and a mullet. And he shares alpacas. When he finished TUF, he went 3 months straight. Didn't end up going to the training camp or anything like that or relaxing. He went straight to share alpacas for 3 months. You do that. What? The guy was saying in the post-fight speech, in the scrum afterwards, what would you say is most interesting about me? He's like, there's nothing interesting about me at all. I'm a pretty boring guy. Once you take me out of fight and stuff, I'm kind of a boring, straight-up person. I'm not that interesting at all. By the way, this is after he said that he shears alpacas for 3 months in the year and he has a seasonal job. This is after he said that he hasn't slept on a bed since he was 6 and his back's great. And all these other things that he mentioned of just crazy weirdness. And he's like, I'm not interesting at all. Super humble, completely unaware how much of a character that guy is. So happy to see him get the win. I want to see him back again. I want to see him improve. And I want to see him do well. Violent Bob Ross, man. I picked him. I picked Pena. I had him by... how did I pick him? Oh, I just picked him. I didn't pick him by what way to win. but it was a tight matchup, and he defeated Smullen by submission in the first round. Dude, that's some serious shit. I know, like, well, what are the caliber of these people compared to UFC dudes, but I mean, Bob Ross has a ceiling, and I don't think anyone knows how high that ceiling is yet. And we'll talk about ceilings in a few more minutes when we get on to the main event. But for now, we're just gonna put this happy little assault and battery man in the rankings here. We're just gonna put a happy little ginger in the rankings here after a nice beat down. It was his beat down. Whatever way you want. Take your time, enjoy it, and we'll create something beautiful together. That's what he did. That's what he did. That's who he is. Violent Bob Ross. It was fucking brilliant. Great performance. Awesome. And I was wrong. Man, Ostovic pretty much had a good pace, and it was pretty even. Some parts was in Ostovic's favor. I think the 2 rounds just kind of pointed out towards Ostovic. But the 3rd round, man, Montagna ain't no scrub. Ain't no scrub. Legit fucking awesome submission in the 3rd round. 4 minutes, 21 seconds. That's less than a minute to go left in the fight. And she manages to nail it. That's brilliant. Fair play to her. Fair play to her. Ostovic, you're awesome and you'll be back stronger. Don't worry about it. And it wasn't one of those losses where you got the absolute shit beaten out of you and you really got to look after yourself afterwards. It was a good match. Yeah, I got this wrong, man. The Cuban Missile Crisis was doing okay, but Alessio Di Cicero, one second, I have a Latin Spanish speaker in the house, so. Mom! Mama, mother, mama. This man is Italian. How do I pronounce that name? Di Chirico. Okay, thank you. Di Chirico. Di Chirico. Ah, yes, I get it. I get it. All right, cool. Or if she's wrong, she's wrong. And there's no fault because she's Mexican. She's not Italian. But, although you did learn to speak it. Chirico. Yeah, I thought so. Just wasn't sure. Chorizo. I was like, chorizo. No. Di Chirico. Italian things sound cool to say. Di Chirico. Tortellini. Mortabelle. Fusilli, and just like this. It's really probably quite racist. Nevertheless, I don't care. Dude, shut him down. Shut him down. I mean, I know it was an unanimous decision, but he got some serious fucking moments against Marquez where if it wasn't, super tough kind of thing, those kind of hits that for the dude his size and shape compared to Marquez, you don't think he has that bang, stop, bang, like bar, solid steel bar that is kind of like when you get with it, that dong, that thud, like, oh, what the fuck? That was really sore. Like a lock on a bike, they're pretty light. But if you were to go up to someone's face and go bunk with the lock on their bike, of your bike onto their jaw or something, that, you're surprising how fucking heavy that actually is and how solid it is. That's the kind of way he hits. He did a really good job, man. Sorry to the Cuban Missile Crisis, but it wasn't that you got absolutely annihilated, but it was a unanimous decision pretty much. Dude, Roxanne Modafferi, holy shit. The Happy Warrior is becoming the sleeper fucking murderer, man. Like, don't sleep on her at all. I mean, I know Barb's not exactly the highest of caliber, but dude, like, she went to work, and she went to work quick, and she got exactly done what she wanted when she wanted it. This is what I wrote after the fight. Composed destruction by Roxy fighter Roxanne Modafferi. Watching her growth has been intriguing, inspiring, and entertaining as hell. Maybe the most respectful and humble human to ever enter the cage. Thank you for being you, and thank you for going Super Saiyan, as she said, for us. So today I went Super Saiyan for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, dude, you bashed the shit out of her. Like, you bashed the fuck out of her. It wasn't even a submission. Like, she had in her position where someone like Roxanne Modafferi, who, like in the old days, especially the Ultimate Fighter when she started, her striking was pants, man. It was embarrassing. And if you get her on the floor, you got to be careful because her jiu-jitsu was real good. But jiu-jitsu was real good, not necessarily MMA jiu-jitsu, and that's where it kind of faltered her. But she learned shit. Something clicked in her. And, man, she mounted that girl and she beat the silly shit out of her. For, like, longer than the ref needed to let it go, to be honest. But I think he was just trying to be fair and give Barb her shot. But, man, that was fucking sick. Alex Caceres gets the decision win over Bravo, which I would have liked that fight to have been a draw. I don't think it was as clean cut. I think it was a split decision as well. Great fight, though. Great fight. Very entertaining fight. Two guys just taking a lot of damage from each other without any real amazing shine ability of defense. Great offense on both of their parts, but their defense is kind of, I'll just take what you give me. Brad Katona, a boring fight. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't the most amazing, but Cosiniello, he's one of those dudes that you have to keep putting on the pace and holding him back like quicksand and treacle style. Because if you don't, the second you let up, he's going to come for you. He's going to keep coming, and he's not going to be able to be put away that easily. So Brad kind of needed to do that in order to win against that kind of opponent. Still, for your UFC, I'm the champion now, the Ultimate Fighter, it wasn't necessarily the most visually entertaining thing to watch, and I know Dana takes particular care to that. So the fact that he wants to be on a card with Conor is a bit iffy. Take a few more fights, but more than likely he will be on because he trains them, so Conor will be able to say and get what he wants. But fair play to Brad Katona, man. Fair play. I hope I can get to run into him one of the days walking around Dublin and or at an event or something and chat to him a bit more, because it turns out he's a big fucking nerd, and I'd rather chat to him about being a big fucking nerd. And, you know, has he seen Solo? I haven't seen it yet. I'm still iffy about whether I'm going to see it in the cinema. I might just wait. I don't know if I'm okay with seeing like that. I fucked up that tone. I changed my pitch. It was bad. But I don't know if I could see that and it lends to something that is a story that I didn't care about hearing. So even if it's an enjoyable film, I might watch that at home when it comes out in good quality. Enough said. And chat to him about shit like that, and see like Infinity War and all those kind of things, and see what kind of what is it about being an engineer that gives him perspective and to see moves, and does his engineering ability really make him think about moves, or is it just a cool thing to say for a fight video that's about to happen or some shit? For what's the word? When they have the countdowns and stuff like that. Or if it's actually like he genuinely sees problems like that and does try to break it down. But congratulations to him, buddy. You are the Ultimate Fighter. And then Trezano defeats Giannetti in a split decision at the end of 3 rounds to become the TUF champion at lightweight. That was a more entertaining fight. That was a more fun fight. Back and forth, a lot of striking, a lot of mixing it up and shit like that. Mainly striking, but still other stuff in between. It was good. And this, dude. Okay, so ceilings. We were talking about ceilings earlier. What the fuck is Israel Adesanya's ceiling? He absolutely owned that fight from bell to fucking bell. Okay? He didn't put Tavares away, but Tavares is Hawaiian. The Islanders are notoriously really fucking hard to put away. Like, really, really, really hard to put away. And they only ever get affected the way most fighters, normal fighters do, at the tail ends of their careers. But for the most part, they're happy as Larry, and they can take as much hits to the point that you're more upset that you can't do anything with your punches, as opposed to they're upset about getting hit. So that's why he couldn't put him away. But other than that, dude, he controlled the range, he controlled the pace. Not, like, I think 2 takedowns in the entire fight from Brad remained on the ground for more than half a fucking second, and Israel was back up on his feet. The body kicks. Dude, how Brad is able to take them. I mean, I saw that wince, at least one of the body kicks, the one that I showed the replay a few times. You can see that wince where it's like, oh man, that was so close to being one of those done, you hit the button liver shots each time. The elbows, the slicing elbow, the cut above the eye, the ability to just shut down the belief of Tavares that what started off as, you know, a jab and a swing and then a takedown, or, you know, moving forward and then a takedown, just became like he's standing there and then just go like this. Like, you're not setting anything up. That the second his head and shoulders dip, Israel's already like legs fucking out and stretching to another fucking continent, out on the floor sprawling, like, and trying to get the darts or something like that to get not necessarily to submit him, but just to get the body control and get back to his feet as quick as possible. It was fucking insane, man. That's a top 10 ranked opponent who's only been beaten by Robert fucking Whittaker on a freight train run to the title, and Yoel Romero, and like somebody else at the very beginning of his career. That's it. Otherwise, he's had loads of wins, loses to Romero. Builds back up, wins, loses to Robert Whittaker. Builds back up, wins, loses to Israel Adesanya. Doesn't say that Brad Tavares is bad. It says, holy fucking shit, how goddamn good is Israel Adesanya? Jesus Christ, man. I cannot wait to see him fight again. And FYI, the last stylebender, motherfucker watches Avatar. That's right. Avatar, the last airbender, the last stylebender. Same diff. That's where he got it from. Because he's a fucking nerd too. What up? So that's that. I got 4 out of 10 right. 4 bonus, 2 perfect. So the ones I got right, I got good points for. So it actually balanced out. Now let's see between Lam and Dan where I stand. Fuck! Fuck, he's beating me by 1,000 points. Not even. He's 33295 and I'm 32845. Fuck! 38 perfect, 37. And I got more bonus. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, that's going to annoy me now. Oh, I'm going to have to bid into him tonight. Like I'm fucking beating you tonight, dude. Right, now, let's get on to the matter at hand. Now, let's get on to the matter at hand. To the matter at hand. It's a super fight between Cormier and Miocic. Oh, God, I'm scared. I've to transition the video here, and I keep forgetting to do it, and it fucks up here. Whoa, here we go. I got the boom, the transition done. Clearly, I've been listening to ABBA recently. Okay, so let's start with Jamie Moyle versus Emily Whitmire. Honestly, this could go either way. It's going to be really hard to pick because I've no idea. I don't know enough. They don't have enough fights in the UFC. They're both coming off losses. Although Jamie Moyle did beat Kylan Curran. She has an extra fight over Emily Whitmire, who lost to Gillian Robertson. I don't even think I know who Gillian Robertson is. That was the Ultimate Fighter. Oh, the one with the red hair. Oh yeah, she's never gonna do anything. When's her next fight? She doesn't. She's not a fighter in the UFC anymore. Oh wait, no, there it is. 2018. Oh, she fought already this year in May. Okay. Sorry, girl. Didn't even notice you. I'm gonna pick Jamie Moyle. Kylan Curran's pretty fucking tough. And scrappy as fuck. So to not really be in the thing and lose and win against her and not really be used to the UFC, that says a lot. Vivian Pereira is the one she lost to, who's the Indian girl, who's a fucking tank. So that's fair. Submission for Emily Whitmire. Decision for Jamie Moyle. Wait, what's her ground game like? Purple belt. Alright. What about her? Bang Muay Thai. Oh, ground and pound is her favorite technique. Taking part in the sport is my goal since I was 18. Pro since 2015. Both wins by decision. 2 amateur wins in tough enough promotion. Team Gage on top 26. Bang Muay Thai. That says a lot. Dwayne Bang Ludwig is a fucking 1 in a million, man. He's a special kind of person. I'm going to say Emily Whitmire. I'm going to say Emily Whitmire. I'm more than likely wrong, but I'm going to say Emily Whitmire. Let's see if I can say it one more time. Emily Whitmire. Emily Whitmire. Okay. Let's go next. Gilbert Burns versus Dan Hooker. I tell you, whoever wins this, it's going to be a fucking great fight. This is a potential fight of the night right here, folks. I'm going to go with the Hangman Hooker. He's been on a tear. If I'm right about this. Yeah. Ross Pearson, Maro DeCasey, and Jim Miller. Oh, that vicious knockout of Jim Miller. Jesus Christ, yeah. Not that Gilbert Burns isn't fucking doing really well either. Damaray, Jason Sago. Yeah, not the same caliber of fighter. But still 2 second-round knockouts. I'm going to pick Dan Hooker. I got Dan Hooker by decision, if not submission. Where's Gilbert from? Oh. Right. I know Brazil, but where in Brazil? Like, BJF World Rankings, middleweight, 4-time world jiu-jitsu. Okay, so he's serious jiu-jitsu. Okay, so that's not going to happen. He's not going to get submitted. Which means Dan Hooker could have a bit of problem, but he might have enough jiu-jitsu defense to not make stupid mistakes when in the guard or whatever. 17-7, 14-2. Oh, by the way, why am I wearing things that I never really wear, like a white shirt and it's open, like I should have a shitload of chest hair and a medallion from Medallion Man. It's really fucking warm, man. Like really fucking warm. So let me check the time. Let me check the time. That's grand. Okay, I'm gonna go for Gilbert Burns. Dan Hooker. I'm gonna stick Dan Hooker. I'm gonna stick with Dan Hooker. Stick it with the hooker. We're going with the hooker, folks. With the hooker. I'll see you later, lads. I'm going with the hooker. All right, man. Take it easy, boy. Curtis Melander versus Max Griffin. I've seen them fight. I don't know enough about their legacy to be able to make a good fucking judge. This is a complete guess. Thiago Alves, yeah, I saw that fight. Max Griffin, that's right. Mike Perry, yes. TKO, non-decision. I can say. So I went to bed super late last night because I live in Dublin. So the fight of Katona was on at like 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. And then I was like, okay, then it's Israel. I'll watch that. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's not. It's the lightweight lads going for that belt. I'm going to bed. I didn't watch the fight, the last 2 until this morning. It's just too late. Yeah, I'm going to go with Max Griffin. Why not? Although, does Curtis Millender have wrestling? Because if he has wrestling, then he's more than likely going to win. Striking, reach, athleticism. 47, 44%. Okay, sorry, takedowns. None. No grappling whatsoever. Okay. Like he hasn't gone for a takedown in his fight before. And neither has this guy. Okay, this could also potentially be fight of the night. I'm going to take Max Griffin. Max Payne Griffin. You ever played the game Max Payne? Great game. Old school as fuck, but for the time, holy shit, man, that was a game. That was a very vague thing. Holy shit, that was a game. Yes, it was a game. It's like when you're watching a fight, like, ho, we got ourselves a fight. Shut up. We had a fight the second they said, hey, it's a fight sport. So I'm going to take Hooker with that. I'm going to take that by decision. Millender versus Griffin. I'm going to take Griffin by KO, TKO in the second round. Now, there's so many possible fight of the night. Lando, the Rubber Man, Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, Venata. Dude. Against Jakar Close? Thank you, Sean Shelby. Thank you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you, sir. Bless you, good sir. Who did Jakar fight last? David Tamer we lost to, but Mauro Jacazzi, Devin Powell. And so much higher caliber. It was a draw against Bobby Green. He lost to David Taymor. Jesus, both of these fuckers lost to David Taymor. Huh. And then Tony Ferguson, especially in the second round. I want to take Lando Venata. I like him. And I like hearing things like, I want to be more composed and not get sucked into the brawls, because I believe that I'm better when I do that and I can get taken out stupidly if I get sucked into those brawls. Hatfield Sunster versus Rob Font. Dude, I'm fucking loving this card. It's like, oh, how's it going? I was looking through your dreams last night and over the past few weeks, and I decided to take some of them and make them real. Here you go. Like, dude, I've wanted Ngannou against Lewis for like the second I saw Ngannou fight. I was like, he should fight against Derek Lewis. And it took ages for the fucking people to be like, you know what'll be a good fight? And like, what do you mean, do you know? How is that fucking obvious? Like, I'm glad to see Pettis fighting Chiesa again. I was super pissed that I lost that fight. Mainly because I want Chiesa to get what he deserves, which is the recognition for being a seriously fucking good fighter. And losing to Kevin Lee wasn't as bad, because Kevin Lee might have a serious fucking high ceiling too. And I also want to fucking get it in Pettis' head. You're done. Stop wrecking yourself. Get fucking ended quickly, brutally, so that you can see you don't have anything for it anymore. Step out of the way, get 100% behind your brother, and keep your businesses going. Makes a lot of money off his business. Who might have told someone who should fight? Nobody. And everyone should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. But it's very clear that he has absolutely fucking zilch for the majority of the even lower ranked people in his weight class. Un momento, por favor. What up? Oh, sweet. Peace. My friend Nak is here. So I got it. Oh. How's it going, boy? Hold on a second. I'm gonna make this video in two-parter, folks. I have to pause it here, and I wonder if you can. I want to find out how to pause OBS recordings, because there's got to be a way to fucking pause them instead of just stopping the recording altogether. But anyway, yeah, part 2 coming. Beep.